we have fossil fuel on Earth. We are consuming, at this moment, the fossil fuel at a rate which is 1,000,000 times faster than nature could create it. 1,000,000 times faster. And if we consume it at the present rate, or increase, maybe by only 3% per year, then we won't have any left in less than 100 years. So we have an energy crisis, a real energy crisis. And we have an environmental problem, because all these power plants and all the industries cause pollution. And so, what are we going to do about it? My own energy consumption is quite modest, I think, although I'm also in your country, so I'm sure I also consume 6 times more than the average person in the world. I use electricity, for which I get a bill. I have gas, I heat with gas, and I have also cooking with gas. I use my car, gasoline, and when I add that all up, I think I consume roughly 400 million joules per day. That 400 million joules per day is the equivalent of having 100 slaves working for me like dogs, 12 hours a day. Think about that. What a luxury, what an incredible time we live in. 100 slaves are working for every single person here in my audience. 12 hours a day, working like dogs to make you live comfortably. For 1 kilowatt hour of electricity, which is 4 million joules, I pay only a lousy 10 cents. My entire energy bill for those 100 slaves is no more than $150 a month. What a bargain to have 100 slaves working for you for $150 a month. But now comes the $64 million question. How are we going to continue this? Because we are running out of fossil fuel and nuclear energy has its problems. Well, the only way that we might survive, the quality of life is at stake here, is nuclear fusion, not fission, whereby uranium and plutonium breaks up in pieces, but fusion. If you could merge deuterium with deuterium, you gain energy. Now we have 1 out of every 6,000 hydrogen atom on Earth is deuterium. And we have 1 billion cubic kilometers of water. Now it is unclear whether we will ever succeed in making a fusion reactor working. That is still completely unclear. People work hard on it. But if we succeeded, then simply the oceans would provide the world, if we consume it at that same rate that we are consuming today, 4 times 10 to the 20 joules per year, we would have enough energy for 25 billion years. All the worries are over. Because the Earth is not going to survive for any more than 5 billion years. 5 billion years from now, the sun will become 100 times bigger than it is now, and it will just swallow up the world, and it will be the end of MIT, of everything. So all we have to think of is in terms of energy for about 5 billion years.